One last chance to say things to people before they left or passed on. The opportunity to see the ones close to me every day just to say, hey, if I had that one last chance, then I'd be all right.
What's up, guys? PVaholic here. So check it out. I got another little thing I gotta fix here for another customer here. He burned out 2 ESCs in a tree crash or something, maybe, I don't know. It wasn't much detail, just can I fix this? Took it apart, diagnosed it, and found out it was 2 of the ESCs needed to be replaced. Kind of a dead giveaway when your ESCs burn up. You can see it through the heat shrink too as well. And these are called EZESCs. I went ahead and replaced those 2 guys. Swapped them out already. I don't have a Spektrum transmitter to bind with these things. I'm not a Spektrum guy. I like Spektrum and all, but honestly, FR Sky is the first one I've ever had, and it's all they're ever stuck with. So I'm sticking with what works for me so far. I've had people and multiple customers have issues with Spektrum, so I've just never decided to revert. So nothing against Spektrum. But other than that, so you can actually get these ESCs replacements from amainhobbies.com. So yeah, about the feature. So check this out. What you can do is actually with these ESCs, instead of having to swap the middle wire, like with one of the outer wires or one of the wires, you have to swap with the other one in order to make them go a different direction, right? So now with these, you don't have to do that. So let's say you're going to rush, you put it all together and everything else like that, and now you realize, oh crap, one motor's going the wrong direction. The cool thing is about these actually sense direction. So when you plug them in, what's going to happen is when you first boot it up, you're gonna make sure you have the props off. I highly recommend, anytime you're ever plugging a battery into a quad, I'm going to say this many times throughout all my videos, take the props off. I've seen these things attack people. They hate them. I don't understand it, but crap happens. When you spin it the direction that you want it to go, it's going to give you 2 short beeps. And then after that, you can quickly do it again. And then it's going to give you 5 longer beeps, which is meaning that the motor and the ESC is now going to spin the direction that you have actually physically spun it. So there's no having to take it apart anymore. So yeah, I'm going to walk you through the process on what needs to be done and how to do so right now. When you first plug it in, let's say this motor is spinning the wrong direction, and that's by connecting the Betaflight direct link for the actual drivers and all the software, and then I'll also link Betaflight in there too, and just for specifically checking your ESC motor direction and that. So you're going to wait for it to boot up, okay? I gotta beat the beep. There it is. Okay, so you gotta plug it in, let it boot up, and then once it boots up and finishes all its beeping and all that crap, you're gonna spin the motor, and you're gonna have to catch it just right, because watch, if you go, okay, see how it does the 3rd beep there? It goes beep beep beep, does that. Now if I try it again, it's gonna do the same tone, but you gotta catch it just right. Boom. Then you're gonna go under your motors tab right here. Okay, see where it's at? And then you're going to go ahead and you're going to click on this once you plug in your battery, where it says I understand the risk, blah blah blah. Just pull up your motors one at a time, starting from motor 1 and work your way over. Okay, motor 1, that's right. Okay, so now motor 2, go in the right direction. Motor 3, go in the right direction. 4, our last one, see if this worked or not, because this is the one that showed me earlier that it was going the wrong direction. Boom, go in the right direction. Bam. So that's pretty much it, guys. It's that simple. So this one's a little more convenient. Yeah, you know, Immersion RC, thumbs up on that, guys. I've never owned one of these. I've only flown one before and set them up a couple times. The only thing I kind of dislike, I have to have an actual remote control, which I don't have for Spektrum, and I don't have any spare FrSky receivers. So pretty much I'm having to just kind of like wait for it, and I have to wait for the customer to contact me back now, and then I can finish setting this up. The next thing I'm going to have to do now is I'm going to have to fix his antennas for his receiver. His antennas have been chopped off, but it happens. Yeah, so this thing has been through heck. I don't know what the heck happened to it. Let's get this thing back up and flying for this customer. PVaholic, Elite Racing Drones.
If I had just one last chance to tell you how I feel for leaving here eternally, I would tell you what you meant to me and what's been going on. I just been doing my thing. If I had just one last just to say what's on my mind. Cause ever since you had to leave